Ancient Judean coins are very interesting to collect. Ancient Judean coinage has been in circulation for a good 535 years, from 400 BC to 135 AD. Many of these coins come from many important leaders and emperors or empires. But today, we're talking about Alexander Jannaeus and his coinage. Firstly, we need to mention his life through ancient Judea. Firstly, we don't really know where Alexander Jannaeus was born, but many historians think Jerusalem, because Alexander's father, John Hyrcanus I, ruled in Jerusalem, although we don't know he was born in 126 or 103 BC. Alexander's father was a high priest of Judea. Alexander did have some siblings, including Aristobulus I, Antonius, Absalom, and some others. But because Alexander was younger, he wasn't expected to rule Judea. His older brother Aristobulus I inherited the throne after their father died in 104 BC. Aristobulus feared rivals and imprisoned most of his brothers, including Alexander. Alexander spent part of his youth life locked away in the Hasmonean fortress prison. Historians say he was treated more mildly when he was younger. Then, the turning point. Aristobulus became sick, and his wife Sabine Alexandria convinced Aristobulus to release Alexander. Then, Aristobulus suddenly died, and Salome married Alexander, instantly making him king, high priest, commander of the army. Then, the ruling came. Alexander's reign is one of the most dramatic in Judean history. Firstly, he went to war with the neighboring nations, conquering Joppa, Jamnia, Dora, and coastline cities. He also conquered Gadara, Pella, and Transjordan Fortress, expanding into the Golan Heights and parts of the Galilee, making Judea a regional power. He hired Greek mercenaries, showing he ruled like a Hellenist king, and not the most modest Judean one, which make him the Jews uneasy. The kingdom nearly doubled since then, from 103 to 95 BC. Then, in 95 to 88 BC, heavy civil war and brutality began in its conflict with the Pharisees. They believed that he was an illegitimate high priest, too Hellenized, abusing temple rituals during the Sukkot festival. At one of the festivals, Alexander poured water onto his feet instead of the altar, provoking outrage. The crowd threw curtains at him, and then Alexander killed 6,000 people. The Pharisees suddenly rebelled along with the foreign kingdoms. Alexander Jannaeus minted tens of millions of bronze coins, many showing Greek styles instead of traditional Judean style. Firstly, Alexander's coins have stars and anchors. The stars usually come with 6 to 8 points, like this one. The stars show Alexander's have heaven's and God's approval, and showing that the kingdom and high priest was on his side. Well, what about the anchor? Well, the anchor most definitely shows Hellenic style. This shows more political side, and it represents naval power with control and trade. Though Alexander never shown images of people to carry the Jewish law. This is what modern-day collectors call the widow's mite, even though that won't happen until another 100 years, referred in the book of Mark in the Bible, although this one right here shows a big design more. Although this coin is different, the obverse shows 2 cornupi, 2 horns of plenty, with a pomegranate in the center. What is a pomegranate? Well, it's a Jewish symbol representing prosperity in the land of Judea. And the cornupi is a Hellenic symbol borrowed from Greek coinage, showing wealth and stability. And the reverse reveals Hebrew inscriptions, translated to King Alexander. So these coins may not look like rare ancient coins, but many can be. These coins show and share tons of political stuff. I just had to cover this topic of Judean coins in Alexander because he is the most common kings to get Judean coins from. These coins usually are around $15 to $35 in the price range. Anyways, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.